Okay, so I've gotten my Hidden History of Oz map by Tarl Telford, based on Frank Baum's work, and it started as something like this, and now I have it as something more like this. So as you can see, I've deleted a lot of the text, a lot of the grid lines, a lot of the things on the sides. So now, as I look at it, I'm kind of liking it. I think there's some potential here. I could do something fun. As I look at it, I look at the edges of the simulated parchment, and I think I actually want to keep that in place. I think it might be kind of a fun effect to have later. And with it, I want to keep the shading. Again, just it might be kind of fun to differentiate what's out here with what's in here, if I do anything out here at all. But with that, there's these grid lines that I need to get rid of. And the problem is, if I just go ahead and if I erase these, you can very clearly see what's happening. That was erased because of the shading. So I think one of the things that I'm going to do, in fact, I started to do it. Well, let's zoom in a little bit. Maybe we'll zoom in here about, and I'll use the clone tool. So if I hold down Control and then I move to a different spot, you can use the clone tool to kind of mimic what's going on. Now you can still see that there's something going on there, but still, it's a step in the right direction, I think. Oh, that was definitely not a step in the right direction. Got to play with it. Maybe I'll try again and see if there. I think that's a little bit better. Oop. So it's kind of trial and error, but and you can still see there's a clear distinction. But when you're looking at it from kind of the normal scale, it's less obvious. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it as well, particularly like down here. Whereas up here I can simply erase this and not leave much of an effect, not have much for an artifact left over there. If I try doing that down here, I mean, same thing is that it's going to be very obvious that there's this white space that was created from what I did. So I'll try to do the same thing here as well. It'll probably take a little longer because there's a little more going on down here. So being able to do this, I think there's definitely going to be some trial and error. We can take a look at it, but I'm expecting it to be something that'll take a little bit of time. So just take a quick stab to see if I can quickly come up with something that I like. Let's see. Yep, that was horrible. Okay. I think what we do here is we'll try moving it down slightly. Nope. So definitely trial and error as far as what you do. And nope, too far. Maybe if I come out here. There we go. That seems to work a little bit better. I like that. And that's not exactly blatantly obvious what I'm doing. So, yeah, cool. Very cool. So I'll come back here and starting to be a little noticeable right through here. Maybe if I start a little, well, maybe if I start a little higher. No. Yep, you can see some streaks happening there. So it takes a little persistence and a little bit of patience, but definitely something I can do.